Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome. Sorry. Still setting up stuff in a little bit. Before my laptop crashes again. Am I gonna need this one? I don't know. But I'll get rid of that one. We'll still have the music today, but I'm gonna see how well it's gonna go. I know I'm gonna have to leave. I'm sorry, but I'll just have my music on in my stream because last Sunday I had a little bit of a problem that my laptop was overheating, and yeah, the stream didn't go too well after that. So yeah, also my mouse is working again, which is quite nice. I don't know what else I was gonna say, but I do want to note I am quite tired. I know I have vacation, but the first few days I did not really rest. But today I'm just gonna do some chill stuff for cosplay, or for my cosplay. I need to keep saying that before I forget. Like, oh yeah, I'm making this, not you guys. But I did a few things. And what did I do off stream? I put it up for quite a while, and I still need to finish it. So that's what we're gonna do first. Is I needed to cut out a few pattern still out of fabric, and mostly it's for the cape. I can show you on the other screen. Woo. But this is one pattern. It's for the inside of the cape. It's the lining. What I also did is I cut out the stuff for the ribbon. No, sorry, there's a dog hair stuck on here. And yes, thank you. But I cut out all the pieces, so we can do that the coming week as well. And hello, Gizaki cosplay. Hi. Welcome in to our chill Wednesday stream. And hello. I just explained that. Wait a minute. We hit our goal for the follows. Woo! I just noted it's completely yellow now. But anyway, I was explaining what I did off stream in the last few days, and that's I cut out some fabrics for the bow on the front for the cape, and I still need to finish cutting out a few things. So that's what we're gonna do first before I start. Oh no! Before I continue with the shorts today, because I'm gonna do some stuff that isn't too loud because Mum was quite tired, so I just want to let her sleep. But yeah, hello! I hope you are doing well. I saw your cosplay of Power, I think it was, from Chainsaw Man, and it looked amazing. I also was with your stream when you did your makeup, and it looked really good. It looked amazing. But I hope you're doing well on this fine, or I hope it's a nice Monday. Yeah, it was Power. Oh, thank you. No problem. I just really like to see people, and especially like how they do their cosplay, and especially makeup, because I'm really bad at it. I don't know how to do makeup, so like seeing how other people do it, you know, it's quite nice, because then I can see like, maybe I could do that too. You know, to like think a little about it and get a little bit more knowledge on how to do makeup. Because eventually I'm gonna need to do that for Venti as well. Like, it's not gonna be too big, like, or well, I guess extravagant, because you know it's an anime character and he doesn't really wear like makeup as much. But you know, just for pictures, and because I heard that it's like for conventions mostly that's just a lot nicer for pictures and stuff. It took me a while to finally be comfortable with makeup, to be honest. I could just really, yeah. And mostly I don't know what to get. I don't know what my tone colours. I know it's white. That's pretty obvious, but I don't know how white. Because there are so many different types of white, which gets me confused. And then you need all these other stuff, and I'm like, I really need to like get more information on like what's good for me as well. And that'll come eventually. But for now I just a little bit. But for now I'm just gonna cut out this fabric, because that's something I am good at. Is cutting stuff out. And sewing. I'm really good at that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're first gonna do the things we're good at, and then struggle with all the difficult things later. Because I did give myself a bit of a challenge, and that's making a vision out of resin. And I've never done resin before, so there's primers and moisturizers and all, and just go straight to the foundation and makeup. Yeah, I did get that one with like primers and moisturizers, but I think I only used the moisturizer for one cosplay, because I did try a little bit of makeup, and most of it was like black paint, because I was trying to make my face look like half dragon with scales and stuff, although it didn't really go into depth. It was just like whoop whoop look pretty, I'm good. But yeah, that's like the first time I tried it for a cosplay, and it did not look the best because I bought everything separately, so I did not get the right colors for like the powder that goes on top of your foundation. So it turned out a bit yellowish because I got the wrong one. So yeah, I'm gonna need to buy new stuff anyway because it's probably already old, and you don't want to use old makeup. There. Oh my. There went my voice. But there's a reason why there's an expiration date on makeup. So I'm gonna need to look at what I can still use or not, because it's been a while since I tried to do that. Because I do have a few things, but I probably need to change them up and get the right colours this time. Like, I probably should go with my sister as well, because she's a bit more knowledgeable. Not that much, but she knows a little bit more than I do, so it's probably best to go with her for next time. I'm like, can you help me please? I don't know how to do makeup. I know you're not the best at it either, but together we're better. You know? Yes. Press the sister for help. Yeah. I mean, she's very lovely, and she always wants to help. I mean, I'm helping her as well. She's making such a beautiful cosplay. I can't remember from which manhwa or manhwa. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Manhwa. I hope I'm saying that right. And Aprili, hi, welcome. But it's from a manhwa, and oh, it's a very beautiful red dress. It's a ball gown as well, but I'm gonna need to find a picture for it. I mean, yeah, this one. This is what the skirt looks like that she's making. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate as well. But this is what my sister's been making, and it's for this character that she's trying to make. And oh, I'm so jealous of the fabric that she has, because she's using Jagar, or Jacquard, is how I would say it in Dutch. Jacquard. I hope I'm saying that right with pronouncing stuff. It's sometimes a little difficult. It is a webtoon, and technically it's not it's turned into not a manga, but a manhwa, which is basically the Korean version of a manga, if that makes any sense. It's like how it got explained to me as well, but it's basically, for anyone who doesn't know what a manga is, it's a cartoon book, basically. You have a sister? Yes, my sister does cosplay as well. She isn't quite sure, but she might actually consider doing a contest with that dress as well. But she's not quite sure yet, because I know she's just not, like, she's been making cosplay for a long time, but I do notice that she doesn't really have the confidence to do that yet. But I really am hoping that, like, yeah, you just do it, I know you can do it. And you know, cheering her on and stuff, because it looks so pretty. And unfortunately I don't think I'm able to go to the convention that she is going to, because I think the tickets already sold out. I think, because it's in April as well, and I wouldn't be able to go, unfortunately. Oh, but I'm gonna like all her pictures on Instagram if she's gonna post it. Oh, yeah, she's doing a great job, because she's been making cosplays from scratch as well, and just seeing the things that she's making is just a lot of fun. Like, yay, you're making stuff too, because I'm like, I'm making everything that I do with the knowledge that I got from and I'm still getting from the study that I'm doing, which is helping me a lot to make all of this. And my sister isn't, so I don't know, I think it's extra cool that Because, you know, I already know so many things for making cosplays and making your own patterns and sewing everything together and stuff like that. And I don't know, I think it's a... Oh, Jason, thank you so much for the sub for 5 months already. Oh heck, 5 months already. Let's go. Yes, let's go. 5 months. Dang. It's been 5 months already. Oh my. Oh yeah, because the first few months I wasn't an affiliate yet. Well, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. And you as well, Brady. Sorry to say. For welcoming everyone, and I hope you're all having a lovely Wednesday. Mine have started quite well, although a little tired because I worked the last 2 days to get some monies just so that I can buy more stuff for my cosplay. Because it's a lot of fun to buy stuff, and I'm just really happy that I got a bit more, because that means I'm closer to buying everything for my corset. Yay! And then just everything for that. Now I think this is good to cut out. So I'm gonna cut out this pattern. Wish me luck. Because I hope I pinned it correctly. Because this is like a lining fabric, and it shifts around a lot easier than other kind of fabrics. Like cotton is one of the easiest fabric to cut out because it does not want to move around this much. If my math is correct, I have been following you for about 8 months before. Yeah, I started at the end of August, so I mean, if I look at my cosplay and like how long I've been working on it, it's almost been 7 months, I think. I mean, I can look because I have the Cosplanner app, which helps a lot with keeping track of things. Like, I've been working on it, almost 7 months. It's been 6 months and 23 days. And that's just counting all the days. It's not really counting all the months. Well, I guess. Anyway, that's the time period I've been working on it for now. And oh my gosh, I spent a lot of money in that time. And just how I've spent a lot on making this cosplay. And I'm amazed at how well it's going. But how much I still need to do as well. Like, we're getting really far in finishing things. As for say, like the shorts, I'll work on that soon enough as well. I just need to finish this because I kept putting it off. And tomorrow, I do want to do something for the cape, and I need to have everything for that. I just finished watching the latest episode of Star Wars, the Bad Batch, and the Mandalorian. I've got to wait till the next one. Oh no. Yeah, waiting for a series that you really like it's really annoying. Especially, I've been watching My Hero Academia, the 6th season, and I've been getting so many cliffhangers on the episodes because I've been watching the dub as well, which takes, I don't know why, but it just takes longer for it to come out. And now, since I waited too long, I can watch like 3 episodes in one go. Yes, the Genshin update. Now that you say that, I'm gonna update Genshin. On my phone, that is. Because I can't do that on my laptop right now. In 21 wishes. Yeah, mine are probably gonna be a little less because I did not finish all the Archon quests. And 5 more. 5 more quests of the shop. Yes. We love to see them updates. Especially when you get a lot of stuff out of it. Because I've not been playing that much lately. I've been working on this cosplay for so much of the time that I could be playing Genshin. But maybe this evening, if I have enough energy I might play the new updates and just get everything. And I would love to finish a story quest that I've been doing, but I keep forgetting the name of the character. It's one from Leeway, so I should know it, but I don't. I struggle with names, and Genshin has a lot of not Shenhe, it's the one that works for the Qixing, the water the girl woman with the fancy black hair with the witch haircut, if that makes any sense. And she works for Yelan, yeah. Yelan. I don't know why I keep forgetting her name, but I've been doing Yelan's story quest because I was doing her story quest and the Lantern Ride quest at the same time, because for story quests they begin when you are in a certain area, and they just begin without you even wanting to begin the quest. So when I did the Lantern Ride, I also started Yelan's story quest, and like, I'm just gonna finish it before I forget the entire storyline of that story quest. And I think I'm halfway, but I'm not quite sure. But at least I know that I probably could finish it tonight if I wanted to. That is, of course. So I'm gonna. Can I move this very sneakily so that I can cut this little part out? But yeah, a lot of interesting things happening. There's more story, and especially Archon quests that I still need to do, but I've just not been doing them. But very soon I'll have a lot of free time, so I might play more Genshin, like on my own probably, or whenever you want to play together, Brady. Of course we can always play together, but just depending on how I feel. But it is probably gonna be a lot of fun to play more Genshin again, and especially like when I have my summer vacation, I'm not probably gonna play some Genshin more as well. But that's still pretty far away. My summer vacation. Still not quite sure what I'm gonna do there when I do have vacation or summer vacation. Because hopefully, when it's summer vacation, I'm gonna be done with this cosplay. So we're gonna either start on a new cosplay, finish another cosplay, or just whatever you guys want to see and I want to make. Which is going really fast as well. Okay. I mean, it's already March as well, which is this year has been going really fast, and I don't know why. But it's not too bad. It's been quite a fun year, even though recently not so fun things have happened. I do think that it's gonna be a lot more fun in the future. And right now it's alright. I'm doing okay. Because I'm making cosplay and that's fun. I don't know, I don't know. Whenever I'm working on this cosplay, it just gives me so much joy. And the reason why I love it so much as well is like, no. Yes. And also, I don't know if that is with this, the new banner, but when was Mika like the new 4-star character, was that with this banner or the next banner, Brady, if you know? Because my Genshin's... Sorry for the screaming kids though. They're playing outside. So... Oh, the next half, okay. Then I can still save up some wishes, because I really want Mika. Oh, he's such a cute character. Which I might also make him as a cosplay, but I need to finish all the other Genshin cosplays first. He will be with Ayaka and Shenhe. Oh, okay. Nice. Are you... For which character are you going to wish for, Brady? Because I know you already have Sino. So you might not go for him. Unless you want to get a constellation, of course. But, oh, you want them all. Gotta get them all. Like Pokemon, but then Gacha in Genshin. Ayaka, Shenhe and Mika. Oh, well, I hope the best for you. I mean, you've got so much luck in Genshin. So I really hope you're gonna win your 50-50. And I think Mika is one of the easier ones to get. I think. But that's most of the time with 4 stars. Unless you get the other 4-star characters that are on the banner. Because that can happen a lot as well. It's the reason why I got Shenhe. No, Yanfei. Sorry. It's the reason why I got C4 Yanfei. Is because I was wishing for... I think it was Xiao or Venti. I can't remember. But anyway, I was wishing for someone. And I got a lot of Yanfeis. Which I'm pretty happy with, because I do like Yanfei as a character. I really like Catalyst. And apparently Mika also uses a Catalyst because it's in his splash art. But he doesn't only use that. I think he also used a pole arm and a crossbow. Which I'm really curious about how they do that. If it's like that you can just switch with like... Because I know Child or Ajax or whatever name you want to call him. Yeah, Mika, I think like he can use like 3 weapons. I think it was like he could use multiple weapons, and I wonder how that's gonna go, because I've heard from everyone that's been talking about him that he also uses a catalyst at one point. I think. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really look into the character that much, but I'm still gonna like him anyway because he looks cute. Like, you just have to look cute and I already want you as a character in the game. Like, you don't really have to do that much. But yeah, it's very interesting how they all do that with like him being able to use more weapons than anyone else in the game at the moment. Which is going to be quite curious, because I know for one Archon, they're twins. I think that was the Fontaine Archon. But I'm not quite sure if I got that one correctly. Or correct. But anyways, I'm curious how they will do that character as well, because like it's a multiple character, because there are two characters that you can play at the same time maybe, or you can switch them out. Like, because the reference that I keep using is like Child, because he can use this as bow, or with his elemental burst he uses swords. So like maybe with that you can switch it out. There might be a new button as well. They're Fontaine twins, but I don't know. Archon. You don't know if they're an Archon. Yeah. I don't know either. I guess we'll see. I'm still busy doing doing Sumeru's story quests or Archon quests. I just need to, because this is not cut correctly. But yeah, because I did follow like the stream to get all the codes, but I did not follow enough to like learn all about the characters because I was in class. So I could only have it like on without the sound. And it did look really pretty though, all the stuff they promoted in that stream. I'm just gonna keep the pins on. But yeah, that's this one cut out. Woo! Finally. Hold on, go out. I'm gonna put it in this bin because I've been using a lot of things recently. That's for those. One thing I do need to get is these two. The rest is for the cape, and that's for that. Oi! Because I've been making a lot already. Like this is the bin for like everything that's cut out or still needs to be made into something. And because I think I'll cut, because I need to cut out a few things more, but I need to iron those, and I'm just gonna do that at a later date. Because I also want to start on. Are you serious? I put that off. Oh well. Let's just. No, this is the cape. Let's go. Let's just do 40. 50. There we go. I'm putting on time so that I can put in the time in my cosplay app. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with the shorts because I didn't do a lot last time. Or well, it was a very slow process. I'll do some hand sewing again first as well because my mom's still sleeping. Don't want to wake her up because she really needs some sleep. She's been quite tired because of a lot of things happening, unfortunately. So we're gonna do the quietest thing possible, and that's hand sewing, and that's a lot of fun as well. But I'm gonna need to change my setup for that a little bit. That's moving the camera down so that you guys can see what I'm actually doing. There we go. I think that's around, and if not, I'll just change it again. Just 1 second, leave you around. So hopefully you can hear me a little better, or just it's different, you know. But from last time, I've actually, it's still because I'm gonna keep it in here. But I sewed all these little squares or diamonds on a piece of fabric. And why I did that? Oh yes, you go and do what you need to do, and see you again soon. Bye. And also for the hydrate. Oh, I forgot to do the stretch as well. I'll do that in a second. But thank you very much, and see you again soon. Hopefully. Yeah, my mouse is still working. So happy with that. Whoop-dee. Whoop-dee. Wait. Whoop. Ooh, doing some stretches, but yes. I also did some other things that are in here, but they're not as important. I also cut out, it's like not a BA, we call it a BA buncher in Dutch, but there's a bias tape, that's the word. And it's basically where you cut it at a certain angle, and we're going to use the darker side because it's a lighter in the darker side. But for this one, we're going to use the darker side to finish off a little gap in the short itself, which I'm going to show you guys a very beautiful picture of it. Because I need to get the reference pictures. Because over here, we have a little gap in the short, and I don't know how to finish that off. So I thought maybe of doing the bias tape, because I think that'll just make it look the best. And this is also like the diamond thing that I made. I also cut out some strips for that one as well, which I actually need to get. Put them in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I just cut out a bunch of it, and it's probably too long, but it's gotta be 1/2 centimeter wide, and I put on both sides. I put 1/2 centimeter of seam allowance because we're gonna do this by hand as well. and this is the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna do by hand. As well. But I need to put some stuff away. It's kind of a messy. But it's okay, I think. Will it fit? No, it won't fit. Okay. You are gonna go down there. See. Okay. So, cause like yeah, this is the thing that I made for the side as well, but we're not gonna use that today. Because I still needed to finish a lot for me to able to sew the shorts. But yeah, this is just a few of the things that I cut out, that I've done. And I should probably put on the pile on the other side instead of in this folder. Because I made a little pile. I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Because I also have a zipper. Because I'm gonna do a zipper in this one. Why? Because I like to make it difficult for myself, and just like have it actually function as shorts, like as an actual garment. Because to be fairly honest, what I've seen in like other cosplays that have been bought, like there's nothing wrong with like buying your cosplays, unless you know. Like kind of is like a little problem with it, with like the production of it. But I get it if you don't have the time for it, that you would rather buy your cosplay than make it yourself, because you may not be that good at it, and you maybe don't want to learn to sew and do all of that. That's very understandable. But I just look at it and how it's made, and I don't like it at all. I find it very ugly. And yeah, that's why I want to make it an actual functioning shorts instead of, because they did it with elastic, like an elastic band on the inside with fabric over it, and I really don't like how that turned out. And also just the opening on the side was also fake. It wasn't functional at all. Like they put like a white fabric in the place where it's supposed to be an opening, because you can, when you look at the picture, you can see the seam of where his blouse would be, and that's what I'm gonna try and do as well. Is like make it an actual functioning thing instead of like, ooh, look at this. Ooh. also, yes, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do, because all of these lovely little things are gonna go in there, but I have never sewn this on something before, and it's also gonna go in here. Like, I'm really gonna need to look at how I'm gonna do everything, because I don't know if I can get those holes out of there. But I also need to set it up, don't I? Lip. The reason why it's a mess here is because I have so much stuff laying around. But it's okay though. I'll get it in a way that I can use everything. But I'm just gonna need to set a few things up before I actually start sewing. Which means I'm gonna need to move a lot of stuff. Ooh. I mean, it's alright. It just takes up a lot of time. Right, let's do that. Wish for all of these. I guess the zipper. But yeah. So over there, which I technically don't need anymore as well, so I might just clean it up and put it in my other room. But for now, it's just gotta stay where it is. Because I will need my sewing machine eventually. But no, don't. There we go. Sorry, that was quite close to the mic. Got my danger noodles here as well, because these are for this one. Oh, I've got so much stuff. But now I have enough space to put this stuff in the background, because I don't have enough space to make it stand somewhere. But in the future, I'm gonna have a bigger sewing room, because this is technically like my crafting room, where there's like why I have a fake flooring on here. So like this one can get dirty with a lot of stuff, but I can't get it dirty now because I'm sewing here as well. Why? It's because originally my sewing room, it's occupied by a bed frame that's being painted. So I don't really have enough space to sew there now. But yeah, it's okay. It's just figuring out how to set everything up, basically. Which, it's not too bad. Alright, I can deal with it. I need to check that as well. Yeah, okay. For this one I need to cut some things out. Ooh. That doesn't look the prettiest. No, it's not going to get any better now, is it? No. But yeah, for this one I need to cut a few things out. I think, how was I going to do this again? I need to iron some things as well, so I'm going to do that first. because this is very, like, it's very pretty, but it keeps rolling up because it's a stretchy fabric, or it's able to stretch. But I'm just gonna pin things on here first. And that's these. We'll go on there. Lady Nina, hi, welcome in. I am just prepping some stuff for the shorts because we're gonna do more hand sewing today. But welcome in, I hope you are doing well. I am doing alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to distract myself with cosplay at the moment because I heard some unfortunate news recently. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing quite well. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it could be better. Now, I'm just seeing on what I need to do. Because this little pattern is a little confusing. Yeah, these are going to go on top of it. But that one's... Can I just cut that one out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll be easier. Okay. I got it. I know what I need to do, but I'm just pinning a few things down so that I know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know how far we're gonna go with hand sewing. But yeah, I got a few things that I need to do and get done. But I'm gonna start on this little, like, I've drawn it on here, and that's eventually what it's hopefully gonna look like. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing fine as well. And yeah, I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Yeah, no, I guess I didn't have to cut that one out. Did I? No, I did not. Oh, I mean, I could also put it on top as well. That might be prettier. Yeah, okay, no, I'm not gonna cut anything out for this one. I'm just gonna sew it on top. I have decided. Ooh, there goes my pin. That's not what I want. Also, I'm gonna need my trusty pincushion, which is a very beautiful heart with hearts. I made it so long ago, but it's still very cute. At least I think so. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna put some more water in here. Guess it's getting a bit empty. Sorry for my flow. We're just having some fun today. I also was a little late today because I was quite tired. But No. No, it's this way. It's just a little wonky. Or I cut it out a bit wonky. That could also be the case, that I just didn't cut it out correctly. Got a little messed up. Maybe I can still fix it now. It's too smooth. Okay, got it. Yeah, using a very annoying fabric that keeps rolling up, which is great. But other than that, it's a very pretty fabric. Not gonna lie, it is beautiful. It's just not doing what I wanted to do. There we go. The last one. Nope. That's my needle, not the thing that I wanted. There we go. That's that, and this needs to be folded over. That also needs to be folded over eventually. How am I gonna do that? I don't know. But I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna first need to do this, these edges to get the gold. Just me making some probably crackling it. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds delicious as well. Can't smell it from over here, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, I was doing these as well. Whoop-de-doop-dee. I'm just gonna try and Pin the other side. There we go. This one. Blow some bubbles, yes! Woo! Give me a sec. The reason why I have this is because I still have this left. I got it as a present from my mentor last year, or last school year. And I thought, like, why not do something fun with it while I'm streaming? So, let me get to the other screen, because
the time is 4 o'clock p.m.
Thanks as well, laptop. For anyone who doesn't know, our lovely laptop over here is part of our stream, and it keeps telling us the time, so we don't lose track of time. So thank you for that, laptop. But now, on to some bubbles. Ta-da! Now let's hope it's not gonna go onto our cosplay. I mean, I don't care about the ground though, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna do it again. Ta-da! I hope you like them. We also enjoy doing that a lot. So thank you for that redeem. We blew some bubbles. Because it's also good for you. Whew. Yay! I know, it always makes me happy when people redeem that one. It's been a while. But yeah, that were the bubbles. Serotonin boost, yeah. Definitely. You're never too old to blow some bubbles. Ooh. That's when the song started. But yeah. Yay! Now back to very concentrated anime. Because, I don't know, whenever I like do this stuff, I just get very, very quiet. Because I'm just so focused on it. And I forget, like, oh yeah, I still need to talk. Bombs and Rainbows, never get tired of them. Yeah. They're the best. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. That's a one. One little. It's a little too hot. Whoopsie! it's a little too hot. But yeah, I don't have any gold though. I'm gonna need to go downstairs and get my box of thread after I'm done with this. Or if it wants to be. I think that worked. Yeah, there we go. now it's pretty again. When it's rainy and sunny at the same time, I look for the rainbow excitedly, and it makes me happy. How is it used to be? Aww. Yeah. I always we have this saying that I got from my grandma. Which in Dutch it says when it's like raining and sunny at the same time, you say like kermis in the hell, which basically means it's oh, now I need to know the English word for that one. Ooh. The English word is carnival in hell, which basically means they're throwing a party. Now, I don't know why she always said that, but she did. And now I always make that reference to her when it does do that. And yes, I also look for rainbows because they're so cool. And like, especially when there's a double rainbow, it's like extra special. But now I did all of this, but I need my thread, and I don't know if I've got the right colors. If not, I think, I mean, it's off-white, but too bright. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put you on the break screen for a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Wee. Yes. Rainbow party in hell? I wanna join. Yeah. I don't know why it's a saying, but it is. Whew. Stairs are very tiring. But I got more boxes, and I also got some buttons. Because I do think I have everything, but I might need to look and see if I need a few more. Because I do remember that I forgot to get some buttons. So that's why I also have that one at the moment. But yeah, for now, we're not going to use them. But I'll already have them here with me. And I get like two boxes of thread. So I'm going to see which one I'm going to use. I think the first one I have a little bit more, which is, I got yellow, although I don't know how good the thread is, so I'm gonna have to see which one I'm gonna use. So yeah, it's this first though. That one. Yeah, and I also was looking for some other thread, but I think I'm gonna need to look for those in my hoarding bucket or box. I mean, because I have a special box where I keep all my stuff in, and I don't. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, more pins. Gotta have those. But they're not in here, which is alright. Do I need something from here? I don't think so. Wait. This for that. Wait, I got a black one? Wow. Just seeing all the stuff that I didn't know I had before. Like, where did all this came from? Whoa. Anyway, that's that. Don't need that anymore, so I'm gonna put it aside. Put this in my a little folder, because these are very tiny patterns, so I don't want to lose those. I'm gonna go over there. Which one is gonna be prettier? This one's gonna be like very bright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one, or like this color, because it kind of looks goldish, but not quite. It's a bit. It's a different color, but if it's gonna do what I wanted to do, then that's all I needed to do. Yes. Wasn't this? Oh, well, I'll just use it. Let's go. So see. No, okay. To see if it breaks really easily, because I don't know how good these ones were, because I got them from a cousin of mine, because they gave up on sewing. It did not want to work. That's why I have a very cool sewing machine that does buttonholes, like automatically. You just have to put in the settings and then it just sews it for you. And so like you need to switch through a lot of other settings and stuff like that. It's quite nice. I like that a lot. But that also means that I got all the thread that wasn't working, because they said it kept breaking and stuff, which isn't, it's not great. That it does that. It's not supposed to do that normally. Also, I'm gonna need to get my trusty there's a word for this as well that I also keep forgetting. Just move it up a little bit, because I'm working more over here and not there. I think that's alright, and if not, I'll just keep changing it. Because I'm just gonna mark it so that I know where I'm sewing, if that is possible. And if not, I might need to use a different thing, which I should also have over here. Although I don't really like it as much for clothing. But I do have this pen, and if not, I could also maybe use these. I do think I need to sharpen that one though. I have a lot of stuff in here. As you can see, it's a bit of my trash bin. But then for all the stuff that I use, like, I'm not using it, yeah, you can just go in there, thank you. But that one's not working. How does this one work? Okay, I'm gonna use this one because I can just take off the ink with this one, and this is also a special pen that with steam it erases it as well. But if I can just draw it on and then remove it, and that's all I need. Although it isn't the best to use for this fabric, I need something to, you know, have that so that I can able to, because I'm gonna put a few snippets in here so that I can make that turn as well. Just trying to be very careful here. And not put any holes in where you're gonna see the fabric. Because that's not good. At least I think so. Let's begin with sewing. I'm just gonna use the applique stitch. I don't know if you guys know what that stitch is, but it's a pretty easy stitch that you can use to, and that's wrong. Woo. What was I saying? It's an easy way to applique, or put another piece of fabric onto another piece of fabric. It is what I used for used to do this one as well. It's a pretty easy stitch to do. I mean, you can kind of see it, I think, if it wants to show up. Whoa. I don't know how sharp that is, but there is, you can still see the stitch, but from far away you don't really notice it. But I'll explain it again when I'm doing it, because it's a lot easier to explain when you're sewing. And because I don't really know how to, the words for it. I don't know quite the right words to choose. So English is still my second language, and using technical terms for sewing I'm not the best at. But I'm gonna try my best. But anyway, I got the thread attached. That's the start. Then what I'm gonna do is, hopefully if it wants to work with me, is grab, because I folded it here. So I put the needle through that fold, and then to the fabric, across like this, if it wants to show up. I hope you can see that. And that's a stitch, and then where you end it, so where your thread is at the moment, that is where you will continue. So you're gonna go straight up, and then back to the other fabric, and then without making a knot. That is of course what I already did. Woo! Also, I'm very good at making my own knots in my threads. I don't have a thingy here. Let me just borrow. Nope. That completely made a knot. Oh no. Sometimes you're able to pull it apart, but I wasn't quite sure if I was able to put that strain onto the thread, but I was. So, yay! Win for me. Woo! Let's continue, hopefully. It's a bit of a difficult fabric, but I can do it. It just needs it just needs some patience, honestly. Yeah, I did get a bit too big of a thread, but I don't know why, but I'm easier to work with when I have a very big thread. I don't know why, but it's just easier for me for some reason. I don't want to pin this down, but I don't think I can. I could just try it. No, but that's gonna ruin it though. Okay. Just gonna have to deal with it. It's gotta be fine. Just gonna be really difficult to show you guys. That's mostly it as well. This part really needs a lot of concentration. Didn't think this one was gonna be that annoying to sew, but it is kinda annoying. Because you can't really pin it down. That's the difficult part as well. And then your markings go away as well because it doesn't stick to the fabric. But maybe if I let it dry, maybe that'll work. Whoop. I'm just gonna let it dry and then continue sewing. There we go. I use long thread a lot too, but sometimes it does. Like, the reason why people recommend not to use very long threads is because it tangles up really easily, and if you don't like knots, don't do what I do, because it makes knots a lot faster than with short threads. But I don't know, I like to work with longer threads a lot more than with short, iffy threads. But yeah, this part just needs a lot of patience to sew, basically. So, put it a little bit tighter. Then ta-da! You got yourself a beautiful stitch. Ooh, my grandma used to say it's lazy thread. Yeah. Go. Yeah. That's a little easier. The beginning of it is just a bit annoying. And also just passing through this fabric is a bit more difficult as well. But, ooh. It's looking pretty. The reason why I bought like 2 meters of this fabric. Because like, yeah, I'm gonna use this for like a ton of cosplays. Because a lot of Genshin characters like have like gold in them. But it's a lot of it is on clothing. And one thing I don't like on clothing is when it's gold, you know, because I mean you could use foam and then paint on it, but like I'm trying to mimic what they like make in the game, and sometimes it moves, and I'm like, but how if it's looking like it's made out of gold? And that's why I love this, because it's basically gold fabric. I don't know if they would use that in that world as well. I don't know if that's even possible, because I don't know what kind of fabric they use to make their clothes. But, you know, you also still need to count that there's a fictional world with fictional characters. You know, as trying to make a cosplay work like that, it's a very nice way to make it work with like fabric that is gold. So I'm putting on my heater because it's getting a little cold in here. It's still kind of winter-ish here. But yeah, this is my solution to that. I've seen people cover 2mm foam with fabric. Yeah, you can do that as well, like cover the foam with the fabric. And the thing I like about this fabric is because it's, I don't know, I've seen a lot of gold fabric, but it isn't as high quality as this one. Or it just felt a little cheap, or on this cheaper side. Which I don't like the best as well. But yeah, I think you guys can see it a little better as well. Yeah. But yeah, this is, I don't know how it focuses. But anyway, this is what I've been doing. I hope it shows up well. Yay, you're back! And you're not supposed to eat that. WTF works best for you, to be honest. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna do a lot of sewing because I gotta show you something that I made for the hat. It's just gonna take a bit. Oh, whatever. Thank you. I was a bit confused by that one, but so thank you for the explanation. But if I am able to grab everything. A nice sticky little thingy. Okay, so I made the hat not that long ago, but I started off with this is, by the way, what the hat looks like. It's not finished yet because I need to do some embroidery, but all of these like seams are sewn by hand. If you want to know what the stitch looks like, if it... give me a second. This is what the stitching looks like. It's what I learned with like quilting, because it's a stitch that if you don't do it by machine, you can do it this way, so that you can put like small pieces of fabric together. And especially when you have like curves like these that are quite difficult with the sewing machine, you can still, you know, make it look beautiful. And that's what I did for this one. I've sewn all of these patterns like in the pizza points first, and then I did the sewing machine with like the straight lines, because that's just easier. Decided I'll by hand. For every stitch or like seam that I did, let me stop it because I'm like talking, but like for like every one of these, I think like 20 to 30 minutes. And I did a few off stream, and like these ones took a little less longer, so like 15 minutes for these two, but then these are like 20 minutes each. So like this is like 30 minutes of work, then doing like 40, then 40, and 30 again. So it was a lot of work, but I had a lot of fun with it. And that's what I like about this as well, because like I would not have been able to do this with the sewing machine as pretty. Like it would have turned out a little ugly, I think, if I did that by the machine, which I could have done that, but I did not, because I don't know, it just looks a lot prettier. And it's totally worth it as well. And also, you might never see this again, but just look how pretty the inside is. It is from a tablecloth. It has a very beautiful floral design on it, and it, depending on where the light shines on it, is how you see the pattern. Just a little Easter egg that I put in the hat, which you definitely won't ever see again when I'm finished with it. So yeah, that's but I've got some more stuff that I'm gonna need to sew. But yeah, that's a bit of what I've been making so far for hopefully for TwitchCon, because we still haven't heard anything. We're getting left behind. So I'm gonna need to put some stuff in some folders, because it's bothering me. So give me a second while I clean something up, or some things up. I guess you could do that, I suppose. There. But yeah, it's so pretty, I know, but I'm especially in love with the fabric that I use, especially the green one. It's so pretty. And also, talking about a lot of pieces of patterns or fabric that I'm gonna need to sew by hand, this whole folder is for the cape. And these are all the small, like, little design thingies. So I'm not gonna be done, definitely. But what I am happy with is that I'm almost finished with the wig. Which is in the other room, unfortunately. Which is, yeah, if you want to see, I can always get. But yeah, just putting the stuff in here. These are cut out Diam. This is kind of like bice tape as well, because I'm gonna need to sew those on as well. But I did not make a pattern for it because it's basically straight lines. That's for the inside of the cape as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but it is gonna be a lot of work. That's for sure. But luckily I have vacation now, and tomorrow, and the day after that, I'm gonna be streaming, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be up a little earlier, because I did work 2 days yesterday, which I got quite tired from. I don't know why. Maybe because the travel to work was quite long. That's why I was a little late today, because I was quite tired. But tomorrow I'll probably start again at 1 p.m. because that's when I've got like a whole day to work on something. Most of the time that's the time when I start at 1 p.m. CEST time. Yes. I said that correctly this time. But yeah, that's I don't know how far I'll go with the shorts. Probably do some stuff off stream, because I do want to continue with it today, but since I've been doing a lot of hand sewing today, or I might just, I don't know, I'll see what I'm gonna do, because I do want to get a lot of things done, but in the evenings I'm mostly like too tired to stream again. But maybe I'll do an evening stream. I don't know, I'll see what I'm gonna do. I just got so many options. I got so much free time. Yes. I really like vacations. Because I'm just able to do so many cool stuff. And also, for anyone who's curious, and that also loves to do hand sewing, one way to fix your problem with like tangled threads, or like when you're sewing and your threads get a knot in it, it's by putting it in beeswax first. Although for what was it called again? Embroidery, it's not that good, because then the shine of the thread that you're using goes away. But if you want to just do hand sewing like what I'm doing, if you don't want to be bothered with knots, just put it in beeswax. I just don't use that because I don't know where to buy that. And I'm honestly not bothered enough to buy it, because I mean, it's going well so far, so yeah, I mean, you don't really have to use it, but you know, if you don't want to get knots into your threads, you can use beeswax to stop that from happening. Don't know exactly why that helps, but I've heard it from other people that are quite good in hand sewing as well. They said like, yeah, you can do that except for embroidery, where you know the shine of your thread, it matters a lot of the time, which I'm also gonna do for the first time. I'm gonna do embroidery. It's mostly for the hat and yeah, and maybe for the cape as well, a few things, but I'll have to see if I have enough, and if not, I'll just need to buy more of the thread. That won't be too big, because I'm gonna keep the little thingy that's around it, and if not, I'll just take the thread with me, like keep a little bit of it left. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Jeebs. That one did not want to be sewn. Ugh. But yeah, we're almost done with this one. And it's been taking us quite some time, but a lot of fun time for sure. And this is just for the side parts of the shorts. You're inspiring me so much. I think I really want to start on my Genshin cosplay this year when I compare. Oh yeah, because one thing I do need to note. If you're planning on doing a lot for a Genshin cosplay, it's expensive. Like I'm very on a budget as well, so some months I spent a little less than others. But if you want to know, I've already spent like around 300 euros. If you like want to have an estimate of like how much you think you're gonna spend. And I'm around 300 already, and I still need to buy like things for my corset and like few little things that I forgot. But I've got almost everything. Let's just say that. I almost got everything, but I think I'm gonna like need to like buy things that are around in total around like 60 to 80 euros. So I'm gonna be around 400 euros at the end, I think. So if you want to know how like expensive it could be for you, if you want to have a reference for my cosplay for this one, it's probably gonna be around 400. Yeah, I'm gonna start with patterning with cheap fabrics first and buying things when I need. Yeah, one thing that also helped me a lot is going for like, because one thing that I loved as well is I looked first at all the fabrics that I had at home, because I got a lot of from my sister, from friends, from family. So I tried to look what I had first at home, because you know you don't need to pay for that. Then second, I looked at thrift shops. Or charity shops, whatever you call it, but basically it's secondhand and a lot cheaper at most of the time. So if you want to buy mock-up fabrics, you can just buy like a bedsheet, which I also did, which I'm gonna use for the blouse and other stuff like that. And hello, Luna by Cosplay, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Welcome in. But yeah, thanks for the reference. It's good to have it. Yeah, and like I also did buy a few things that I did not need at the end. So and for some fabrics like I did for like the gold fabric that I have, like the one I'm using right now, it did count everything that I bought, which was like for 2 meters, but I'm probably gonna like have like 30 centimeters of that fabric for this one, or even less, because they're so tiny. But it did count everything in, because I wanted to keep track of how expensive the total was. So what I would actually use might be less than what I technically bought. But you know, to just give you some idea of like how expensive it could be. Depending also on what kind of fabrics you buy and how much fabric you need to buy and all the other stuff. Is like I'm gonna make a vision out of resin, and I did not buy a lot, but it is quite expensive. How are you doing? I'm tired of the word. Yeah, very understandable. I'm doing all right. Did hear some bad news this week, but like kind of distracted myself with some cosplay. But overall, other than that, I'm doing quite well. I'm very excited for next week. Also quite still nervous, but it's going well, and I just love making this cosplay. And yeah, I'm glad you're doing good as well. Always love to hear that. But yeah, I'm so tempted to try and make a corset, but I'm not sure if that would be necessary. I might be a bit obsessed with Shangli, our cliché. Yeah, I mean, I'm just making it because it's in the design. It's like not because it's how it's presented in like the game, because I have it on my phone and I made a lot of screenshots, and it looks like it is a corset. And from the people that I saw, there's like one other person that made a YouTube video and how they made the Venti cosplay, and they also made like a corset for it. Although, to be honest, I can see some points where they could work on it, but I don't know their skill level, so that might be why there's a lot of mistakes and other stuff that I can see myself. But that's just like an almost like professional tailor at this point, looking at it. But it did give me some insight on how I could make it. I just need to make a jacket with broad shoulder pads to get that. Yeah, you could do that. It's for like shoulder paddings in it, because it with the clothing that Zhongli wears, it almost kind of looks like a suit as well. So in most suits and jackets for suits, you would also always use padding. So that might just for the shape as well could be corsets making it scary. Yeah, But luckily, I've watched a few YouTube videos that explain it really easily, which gives me more confidence that it'll go well. And luckily, it's just to be pretty. I technically don't need to make it a corset. I don't have to put boning in it if I don't want it to. But I'm gonna try and make it actually functionable, because I'm gonna do the challenge. Yes. Yeah, I've never made a blazer before. It's gotta be an experience. Yeah, I could do it. Corset making is quite fun. Yeah, like with anything that I've been making so far, is that the more difficult it is, the more fun I'm gonna have while making it. Because I've also been making my own wigs as well. Because I'm like, why not? I did it before for one cosplay. It was my second ever cosplay, because wigs are too expensive. If you want to get a really good one with high quality, they're expensive. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and make it myself. And how I got to the idea was thanks to doll making videos. Making the bodice corset for a foreigner. Nice. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun as well when I start to make it. And luckily, I don't know if you guys know Sarah Spaceman, but I think she's a very cool and amazing cosplayer as well. And they made a video on how to make a corset. And I think that one is really gonna help me a lot with figuring out, because they made their own pattern, but duct tape pattern. It's not the one that I've been making before with on paper and how I used to make or how I make it at school. It's a lot different than that, but and though I love it. Yeah, I do. Oh, I already. Oh, Hindu art. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I did not get that sentence, but yes, I'm glad they liked it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun while making all of this for my Venti cosplay. I'm gonna have a lot of learning points, and it's probably gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna need to redo and stuff like that, because I am already pretty good at making patterns because of school, but making the design for this cosplay was a whole different thing, because my best why does this not want it? Sorry, give me a moment. But yeah, making the design for everything, especially for the cape, was quite difficult. And it might not look the best, and I think I'm I can do better than this. I could have made it prettier, but I'm I think it already looks good enough. I'm not gonna try and make it more difficult for myself, because I already changed a lot for it, and I don't want to remake it. And it's especially with the big cape part of it all, which is the reason why it's difficult for me. Oh yes, you go and have dinner. I hope it tastes as good. Also, sorry, but I've been making this so far. It's for the shorts, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Lost in conversation. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun making this cosplay. And I'm gonna be really hyped when you start making your Zhongli as well. I mean, the cosplays that I've seen you make or seen on your streams as well, and the one that you've already made so far, they look amazing. Gazaki, they look very pretty, and I think that when you make Zhongli, he's just gonna look so pretty on you. I already know that. It's gonna look amazing, but it is gonna take a lot of work. But if you give it patience, I think it's gonna turn out amazing. And, I just can't wait because I don't know. I always get very excited when people like make Genshin cosplays because they're the characters that I love so much, and like I do like some older animes as well, but not a lot of people are making cosplays for that one. Because, like, I mean, Genshin is quite popular at the moment, and Seraph the End isn't anymore. and I just want to make some cosplays from that as well, because I really love Seraph the End as the anime. Ooh, I've never done anything this complicated before. Don't know how it will go. But it's gonna be a while till I can start. My life needs a sorting until August or so. Yeah, very understandable. I'll be waiting in August when, well, I don't know when in August, but if it's at the end, I don't care if I'm going back to school again. I will still follow because I don't know. I'm quite interested in how other people like make such a difficult design, because you're presented with something in a game. And you just gotta need to figure out how the hell you're gonna make that into reality. And if you want to know, some other people. Oh no, wait, you raided into that one, the last time, but that amazing unicorn cos that is making Wanderer. They're like draping all of their clothing for him, I think, and that's something I normally don't do. But just seeing how she makes it, or how they make it, sorry, I don't know their pronouns, but just seeing how they make it is very interesting to me. Because I wouldn't think of doing that. But your excitement is so inspiring. No! Yeah, I get very hyped. Sorry if I'm hyping you up too much. But this is what I always do. I just get so excited. And I can't stop myself. Because, I just really like it. But it's always, or the same for the people, like, hopefully it's still gonna be here. But for the cosplay contest, for TwitchCon this year in Paris, hopefully, we're still not sure if it's gonna be there or not. Because we still have not heard anything about it. But all of the people that are making cosplays for that, they look amazing already. And what they've been making and stuff. And a lot of people that are new, that have never made a cosplay before, are starting as well, which is also just so amazing. I'm thinking about multiple ways of making all the details. I'm very indecisive. It's so hard. Oh no, it's very endangering. I'm just a bit scared to let you down. Oh, that's okay. I don't think you'll let me down. Don't worry about that. I still think it's gonna be amazing. Like, no matter what you do, even if you make a ton of mistakes, because I did that as well here. Like, I don't think you have seen any of my streams at the beginning. Because the whole reason why I started streaming is because of this cosplay. I've started last year in August as well. But if you look back in my streams, I've got a YouTube which you can watch. But you can see how many mistakes I made, and still I make a lot of mistakes. But as long as the end product is good, I'm happy. That's like, I don't know. I don't care if you make mistakes, because the experience of making it's just so much more fun than the mistakes that you're making. And don't worry, you won't let me down. You gotta do a lot more than that to let me down. I'll just be like, no, and I'll cheer you on. Don't worry. I'll be your number one fan. I promise. I don't know, because
other things you've been making as well look really good. Like the bunny ears as well. Like, I don't know how to make bunny ears myself, but they look really cool and pretty, and just, yes. Mistakes are okay. I just didn't want to make expensive. Oh yeah, expensive mistakes are not fun mistakes. But yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of time. You got till August to figure everything out and make your decisions and not make expensive mistakes, I suppose. I guess until you start buying stuff for it and doing more expensive things, you still got a lot of time. So I think, yeah, I don't think you have to worry too much. I think, at least. That's what I think. It might be not how you think, but yeah, think. But yeah, then if you don't want to make expensive mistakes, just think a lot more about it, which I know it's gonna make you want to make it even more. But at least then you won't lose money over it. And if not, maybe, I'll help out if I have money myself. I think I'm gonna start by drafting patterns off stream, because I don't think I'm comfortable struggling with that live. But once I got that down, oh nice, yeah. I've been hearing a lot of people like saying like, yeah, I'm gonna do patterns off stream and blah blah blah, and I'm just here like, okay, I'm just gonna do it live because it's fun. But it's very understandable if you're not comfortable with that, and also if you don't have the space for it, because like I've got a pretty big desk here where it's pretty easy for me to make patterns on stream. But if you don't have that, I can understand that like making really big patterns can be quite difficult to like show on live. And apparently, since I'm quite fearless as well. I'm very brave from that of what I've heard from other people, because they aren't like comfortable with making patterns. But I think that is also because I'm doing a study in tailoring. That's where like, because when I make them at school, a lot of other people are watching me as well. So I guess I'm kind of already comfortable with it. I guess, or just like. I'm such a good student because I get quite high grades for all my patterns as well, so maybe because of that I'm just more confident that it will go well, because for the patterns that I made, they were almost close to perfect the first time around. I only needed 2 minor changes, which I'm very happy with. Yeah, I know, it's very cool. But yeah. No, that's mostly probably the reason why I think I'm so easy with just making patterns live. Because like, yeah, it's gonna go well, because I know how to do it, and I also have like school books that helps me like draw all my patterns, which in the future, I think like around somewhere in April, I think I'm gonna start on the blouse and the corset. So when I make the blouse, I'm gonna make another pattern, which if you're gonna hang around or stick around, you might see how I do that, because I'm just gonna do that live again because it's a lot of fun. Because then you're gonna see me struggle, and I'm like, how do I draw this again? And just a lot of talking as well. I really like to talk a lot. If you didn't notice that already, it's why sometimes things go a little slower here. But I don't mind, because it's so much fun. to work a little bit slower, because I've already worked really fast for school as well, which I should also probably do some stuff for. I'm excited to see you struggle. Yes, I'm excited to make it as well, because the one thing that is the difficult thing about Venti's blouse is all the pleating that's in the blouse, because it's in the front, like where the buttons are, in the back, and on the sleeves as well. But like only like this part till like around here, because then you've got like a really big fitted part of the blouse. There's a word for it in Dutch, but I don't know the English one. And I also kind of forgot the Dutch one. And then you got like a pleated end to it as well. And yeah, it's that's like the only difficult thing, is that the pattern's gonna be quite big, because I think the pleats are just gonna be 1 centimeter. So you need to like open it like 2 centimeters so that it's gonna be folded, and it's gonna be 1 centimeter. Then you need to stitch it as well, which is gonna like take a lot of time, because you need to stitch over every pleat so that it doesn't like unfold. Or I think I will do that so that they stay pretty. But yeah, that's the only thing.
The time is 5 o'clock p.m.
Thanks, laptop. I think I'll go till 6 p.m. or whenever my mom says that it's gonna be dinner. Because we're gonna have a very easy dinner. It's just gonna be hamburgers and soup, I think. So I might go on a break, or just go until I'm gonna eat and then have a bit of a big break. And then we might just continue, because I'm actually kind of having a lot of fun. So we might do a big stream today. Go until the evening. Because it's just so much fun. And since I'm doing a lot of hand sewing as well today. Because I think for this one I'll just finish like this like little seam here. Oh, you're so wholesome. I know. I've heard a lot of people saying that. I'm so wholesome. No. And yeah. I don't know. I just want to bring some happy and wholesome vibes. Because, I don't know, for some people 2023 has been kind of rough these few months. So having a bit of distraction is nice. No, I just love what I make. That's also the thing. I just love it so much. It's like, I'm really happy that I found the study for this, because if not, I would have been an electrician. Just saying. I could have done something so different than sewing, and I would have never done this around this time. Which is like mind-blowing as well. That just changing like one career can just open up a whole new can of worms, which includes a lot of cool people here on Twitch. And yeah, it's just so much fun. Oh, I love the little yellow stitches as well on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but look how tiny they are. Worm family. Wee. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I want. No. Give me a second. I'm gonna have a knot. There we go. But we're almost at the end of this one. I'm getting there eventually. Because like, if I'm not quiet to focus, I'm just talking and talking and talking. Because that's a lot of fun as well. Because before I started streaming, I would first of all be really procrastinating on making my cosplays. And now I'm not doing that anymore. Now I'm actually finishing things when I say I'm gonna finish them. Well, unfortunately, if something else comes like in the way, which is very understandable, like because I have not made the wig because some sad news, and I thought like I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna do it off stream, but then I didn't do it because I was too tired. Or is it like It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But other than that, when I'm actually saying that I'm gonna do something, I'm actually doing them instead of me saying it and not doing it at the end. It's helped me a lot, Twitch, actually, to just do that small little thing. Oh no. And I made myself a knot. Yeah, I'm going to take this out. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna cut that off and make the thread a little smaller. Cause ooh, that almost went wrong. And I didn't like that. I like things to go right, not wrong, not left as well. Ooh. I'm gonna show you guys in a second what I've been making. Because it's almost done. Just one more. Yeah, let's go. Whee. Okay, today we've made this. Ooh, if I can. It's sometimes a bit difficult for me to show. But yeah, these are the stitches. Doesn't look too bad, I think. And that's it. That's what I'm gonna do for many of these little patterns. It's just doing all of that. But I think I'm gonna ask my mum one thing before I go. Continue what we're gonna do, because I think I can actually sew some stuff as well. I'm gonna do these two as well, so that that's finished. And then I can continue these whenever I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be like this. Because this one's gonna go over this one. That's why this one's a little longer on there. But it's not really stuck to it. Because that's not really needed. So, one thing. But yeah. Then the other thing that gonna need to do is this on the side. But what I was gonna do is text my mum. Like, because I think what I want to do today, neat, yeah, very neat, is I might do 2 streams today. Because I do want to continue with the shorts today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna set this aside because I want to begin on everything. So that also means the cape. So that I've got like everything, I can start on everything. There's a beginning to everything that I'm gonna make so far. But yeah, for this one and for the cape, I'm gonna need to do a lot of hand sewing, which we're gonna begin tomorrow as well. But we're gonna be start a little earlier, because I'm gonna start at 1 p.m. and not on 3 p.m. as like for today, because it started a little on the late side. But yeah, that's and then this one is gonna be sewn on top of here with let me visualize it for you guys. I'm gonna need 2 of these 2 here, and then and this is just a detail that is gonna go on top of the shorts at the end as well. And then these, so it's gonna look something like this, which it already looks amazing. I'm so excited. And I hype myself up for everything that I'm making as well, because it's just so much fun. And I'm really happy with all the fabrics that I got as well, because like this darker green that I have, I already had this at home, and it is a little stretchy, but that's okay, because this is for detail that doesn't really matter as much. And for this one, it's actually for the underside of the shorts, which I kind of want a little stretchy, I think, because then I have a little bit of moving room, I suppose. I'm just gonna put some things aside that I'm not gonna need soon. Yeah, because it's gonna be then, not now. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna need that one. This one's gonna go. But yeah. Now onto the next thing. Is this one. Or next one. Ow! That's my thumb. And Nirmalore, hi, welcome in. I just hurt myself a little bit by a pin. But I'm okay. I'm not bleeding, but it did hurt a little bit. But welcome in. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. I am sewing some stuff. I'm gonna sew this little thingy. I just noticed, yeah, your hand is full of gold. So the big question is, what will next go with? I don't know. I saw that at the beginning of the stream as well, which I glossed over really fastly again. But yeah, we hit our goal. I want to thank everyone who has joined so far. I don't know who our 100th or 101 follower were. I mean, I could look at my email, because I sometimes get an email. Oh yeah. Well, Min Crafts was probably the last person that followed me. They're probably also a lovely bean that crafts. I don't know them personally, but they did when I was off stream. So we didn't get like the little party thing that shows up when you hit a goal, because this is via Twitch. But yay, I'm very happy with that. I did not have anything special for the goal other than it, like, yay, we hit a milestone, 100 followers in like 7 months of starting to stream. Like, oh, it's been hecking wild. But yeah, I don't have anything special to do. I don't know what to do. But yeah, we did hit 100 followers, and our next goal will probably be, I guess, 150 followers, or I might just remove the goal, because I don't really know what to do with the goal. I just thought it'd be fun to like get to 100 for our first like big thing, you know. I thought that would it be fun. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, 100. This is our 100th follower stream. Whoa. I don't know what to do though in that stream. I guess I could buy a cake tomorrow. Go out on the town and party. Woo! I don't know where to party though. There's not really anywhere to party here that I know about. I mean, I could go bowling, but on your own is pretty sad, I think. And I could go to the library and be like, look how cool I am. I got 100 followers. I mean, I'm already amazed that I got like 11 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm playing the new Genshin Archon Quest. And my brain being blown. No spoilers though. No spoilers. I did not. I'm still 1 hour and 10 minutes. Sorry, I put I did the wrong button, but I remembered why. Oh no, because I put reset on my timer because it's like a stopwatch. So I'm going to put that on again. But I forgot I was downloading my Genshin on my phone. Because I got a cool new phone that can actually play Genshin. Or run Genshin, I should say. I can actually play Genshin on my phone. Oh, wow. I mean, it's really easy to like get like free stuff without like opening your entire PC or laptop. Because that takes sometimes it takes a really long while for it to start up. And your phone is just like 1, 2, 3 and there you go. Although you do need good Wi-Fi, and sometimes on my phone that does lack a little. But other than that, it's working pretty good. Okay. Okay. So the thing is, I'm gonna decide whenever I'm gonna eat, but I'll just go off stream and then we'll stop stream, and then when I'm done eating I'll come back basically and start a new stream. I think that'll be fun. Or if not, I'll just work on it like off stream. And for anyone who doesn't know, I have a Discord. Woo! So if you want to join and know what I've been making, because I'm trying to let me just do a little sneaky this with Discord and the YouTube that I've been talking about as well. There you go. If you just want to look into it, you don't have to do anything, but just giving you the option, you know. That's always quite nice. But yeah, I try to post pictures there. I also still need to make a comment for like my Instagram and stuff. Keep forgetting to do that, but I also have that. If you're ever curious or just want to get to know what I make. Because Discord server, yeah, I got one. Woo. It's not active yet, but that's okay. It's a very chill and good vibes there. Like I said, you don't have to join, but just giving you the option, you know. And yeah. If I do anything off stream, I try to post pictures there, but I've been forgetting to do that. So I did do it for the thing that I did off the stream, which was the thingy. I did post a picture of that one. But the rest I keep forgetting. And sorry. It is Genshin time for a second. So if you can see, I've got beautiful Genshin on my phone. Wow! And Atomic, hi, good afternoon. I hope you are doing well. I'm taking a little break, but so far I've been sewing this little thing onto this, which is one little piece of the shorts that I've been doing, that I've been sewing by hand. But there's a new update from Genshin, so I'm taking a little Genshin break and see what's happening. Because this is version 3.5, I believe. Or are we already on 3.6? I keep forgetting which one it is, but I believe it was 3.5. Free Primo Gems, yes. Or as we'd say, Freemo Gems, because they're free. But yeah, there's... ooh. Like, for anyone who's curious, this is a new character from the game. She looks really pretty. And of course, Sino's back again as well. There's a story quest that I need to complete other things first. I'm very far behind. Yeah, I know. I already had that. Skip, thank you. Just setting everything up so that I can play games and not... Or play the game and not miss anything. And just, the new banners as well, and the new weapons. I think I want that one. Oh no, I want the other one. Cancel calls, confirm. I want this one. There we go. I'm probably never gonna use the standard or the weapon banner, but that's okay. Oh. There we go. I'm just getting a lot of free Primo Gems. Or no wishes, I mean. Because I did a lot of Archon quests, and now you actually get stuff from it. And let's see, I had 3 wishes before this. Let's see how many we get. Because I probably won't use it now. Because I could try and see if I can get Sino. Because that's a 5-star character that I really liked. They're kind of like Shao, but a little different. And that's all that I have. Now, how much wishes do I have? I got 19, so that is... I got 16 wishes. Which means I'm very far behind because I need to do... Because there's 21 free wishes that you can get. And 21 minus 16 is 5? Yeah, so I need to do 5 Archon quests. Oh my. And then I still need to finish. Oh no, wait, I got like almost 30 wishes, but that's not enough to get Sino though. But that means if I do get more Freemo Gems, or just Primo Gems in general, I might be able to get Sino, and if not, I would have built up pity for a different character, which is always nice. But since I don't play that much, I don't really get that much Primo Gems. But anyway, Genshin talk out of the way. I'm gonna start sewing again. Because that's what I'm here for, is sewing. But yeah, I hope you are doing well, Atomic. And I hope your cosplay is going good as well. For anyone who doesn't know, our lovely friend Atomic here. Did I mess it up again? Yeah, I did. Give me a second. Just want to touch this one real quick. But our lovely friend Atomic over here is also making a cosplay. Not quite sure if it's for TwitchCon still. But let's shout them out. Atomic. There we go. They're a lovely streamer here as well. That they also play games. I I kind of forget what kinds of games, but they do games, they do crafts, and they're an amazing beanie. So show them some love if you like those things as well. But yeah, no problem. I'm trying to shout all the cool beans out here because I keep forgetting them or keep forgetting to do that for quite some time now. So here I go, trying to be a good streamer and shouting out lovely cool beans that are making amazing cosplays. I read last night, so I've had a chill nice. I also have quite a nice day today. I slept to 11 in the morning and I got out of bed at that time as well. Then I walked the dog, which was quite nice. Ate and then started streaming a little late. But it looks a cool word. Yeah, I'm working on a little part. The other thing that I've been doing so far is this is like, you can't really see it, but it's on the right side of the shorts. There's like a little design in here, and I thought like I sewed everything onto it with an applique stitch. And right now, I mean I can show you, but I'm first gonna put out my radiator because it's getting quite warm in here. There we go. Gonna save up that electricity, but this is what I've been working on so far. Like, this is like the part that I already made, and this is what I'm making now. We're just gonna go on top of the shorts at the end. And right now, like, I've already sewn like this little bit on, which is like this. This is what I'm just gonna do for now. And then after that, I'm gonna do this seam here, the same way that I did this one with the applique stitch. Then I'm not done yet. I have this is gonna go on top of here, and that on top of there, this on top of here, and these two are gonna go over here. I'm gonna do that with applique as well. And it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And that I'm gonna do that twice because it's on both sides. And then I still need to like sew most of the shorts, because I don't know if I can show you the pile. It's still in pieces. I think one thing that I might do off stream is the zipper part of it, or maybe not, because I'm thinking of doing that later in the evening, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream again or not then. But yeah, that's what I've been working on so far today and last Sunday, because I did overlock or serge the edges of the shorts so that it's nice and finished on the inside, because I'm not gonna line my shorts because I don't know how to line shorts or like pants in general, and I don't know if you do that, but like the same with the blouse, I won't line it because you don't really need to do that. But like for the blouse as well, I'm gonna serge the edges that are gonna be like you're able to see those on the inside. But for now, it's just a lot of hand sewing. And with a lovely fabric that I technically can't pin down where the seam or where the edge of what I'm sewing is, because that'll create a hole in it, which is gonna be ugly. So yeah, it's a little finicky, but when it's finished, it actually looks quite nice. And I'm quite happy with it. But I'm gonna cut off this little thread because it's too long. But yeah, that's what I've been doing so far. And we've been talking a lot about Genshin and about Gazaki cosplay, who I don't know if they're still here, but they are planning in the near future, not quite sure when, but I want to make a cosplay, and the cosplay is Zhongli from Genshin Impact. It's a very cool and beautiful character as well, with a lot of details, and yeah, I'm very hyped when they're gonna make that, but it's gonna still be a bit before they can start on it, which is very understandable. Oh, you're here lurking, yeah. Very understandable if you want to lurk. But I wasn't sure. But yeah, she's gonna make such an amazing cosplay as well. And I'm just so excited. And I really hope this cosplay contest for Twitch is gonna go through. They're actually gonna do it and stuff, because I know some other cool Genshin cosplayers that are making, or that are gonna make something amazing as well. So I'm really hoping that they're gonna decide that, yeah, we're gonna do the cosplay contest this year. Lurking the yeah. We all love the lurkers here. I do appreciate you. Because thanks to them, I've been getting like 10 or max. My max viewers is like around 10. Jelly bean typically. No. Or tyrannical in Shifty stream. Oh no. Oh, what have they been doing now? Because I know Shifty's doing a stream, which is very cool. They're doing a charity stream. And I popped in a little bit before I went streaming. And I hope they're doing well. With their, because they or he's playing little one of my comments then. Oh no. What did you say this time? Were you gonna say you're gonna buy more cameras? Or well, now I'm curious. What's happening? Was you being naughty, Jason? I mean, that could also be it. Like, were you being naughty? Mm-hmm. Cause that's not good. For a second, jellies. Oh no. Well, I mean, it's quite understandable because it is a charity stream at the moment. You made a lead comments, but I will live forever in your hearts. Oh no. Really, if you don't know, Jelly is a streamer here as well, and yeah, they're famous for talking about piss for some reason. It is a joke, by the way, so don't worry. But yeah, I mean, they are a mod there, and it's very understandable if they deleted it because it is a charity stream. And talking about piss isn't really something for a charity stream. Or at least, I think so. I mean, I think that's what they meant. Like, But yeah. Lol. Maybe not for today, Jason. But you know, there will be another time when you can say it. I mean, Jelly is gonna stream again tomorrow anyway, so, or I think at least, if they're, if she's or Shiny are feeling good enough, because if Jelly's gonna get sick again as well. That's not gonna allow Jelly. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Jelly's just messing with you then. And tyrannical. I don't know why, but that word is a bit funny to me. But yeah. Words to be wording very good today. As always. As always, I'm very good at words. If you couldn't tell already. Okay, we're at the end of it. Ooh. Now I can end this. No. That's not what I want. You funny. That's not what you're supposed to do. We're done with this one. One side done, now the other one to go. Look how pretty it is. It's so shiny. That's what I love about the fabric as well, that it just gives such a beautiful shine. Yee. It makes me happy. Very, very happy. Nice. Yeah, progress. Like, I've been doing a lot of progress, because I've not only been doing a lot for the for the hat, I've been doing a lot of hand sewing for the shorts, and tomorrow and Friday I'm gonna start on the cape as well, so that I've got like a beginning to all of the things that I'm gonna make. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel after my surgery next week, but I might not stream then, but I might do just some little hand sewing while I'm recovering. But I don't know, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. That's for sure. And yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. But I'm gonna finish this one, and then I think I'm gonna stop. Yes, no, pushing yourself. We don't want it longer. Yeah, that is true. I will do my best to do nothing. Which I do need to note, I'm very good at doing nothing. So you don't have to worry too much. But yeah. I if I get really bored, one thing that I could do is hand sewing. And I just need to be careful and stuff. And I don't think that'll be too big of a problem. But I'm gonna rest so much then. I'm technically gonna have like a 6-week vacation. Technically. And thank you for the hydrate as well, Brayley. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, my desktop audio is being a little funky. Because I kept hearing the song. But maybe because it's setting really low as well. Probably that, but I was like, huh? But the song's still playing though. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? And get this little bit done for today. And then, depending on if I'm gonna stream this evening as well, I'll still continue. But I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. But I might, because I don't know, I've slept a lot in the beginning of the day, so I got quite the energy as well. So I might use that energy to stream even more. But depends on how I feel after dinner as well. And if not, I'll probably be lurking and working in some other ones to stream. I'm probably gonna go to Shifty's if he's still streaming. And if not, there's a lot of other cool cosplayers who are streaming. I think. I did saw a few go online. I mean, I know Saoirse's is live, but I don't know for how long they always go. I don't really watch them as much. Because I know they can speak English, but most of it is still in French, and I can only say one sentence in French, and that is basically me saying that I don't know French. Which is, like, I don't even know how to spell it and, like, type it out. I just only know how to say it. As well, which is not gonna help me. At all. But yeah, she's making a really cool cosplay. As well. I end up chilling in her stream. Or in there, so yeah. I mean, it is still cool to watch what they're making. And just to have some background noise as well. And it's very cool because they raided me at one point because I had a skull or a skull in the background. For it was like one prop that I made for a cosplay, but at the end I didn't use. But they were like really excited to see what it was, and I like gushed over that they rated me because of how because it was like, because I know they made the cosplay for TwitchCon last year, and I was gushing over that cosplay because it looked so pretty, and they were very, very flattered, and how pretty, yeah, very cool beans. And it was like, it was so nice of them to raid me, because, you know, they don't really know me, and I don't really know them other than that they made a really cool cosplay for TwitchCon, and that they're a really cool crafter, and that they speak French. That's one other thing that I do know about them. But yeah, I know. I just really appreciate when people rate me, because it doesn't really happen all that much. Which I understand. There are so many cool beans to rate into, and, you know, I mean, choosing your best friend over me, I totally understand. Oh, sorry, I've been working really closely to myself because I need to make very tiny stitches for all of this, and I know I am wearing glasses, but I still need to it's still very difficult to show it, and I don't really have those fancy arm thingies that you can move your camera so that it shows it from this side. I don't have that. I have a very beautiful standing tripod, and I mean, I don't complain about it. I don't really mind it. But it would be cool to at one point show you guys a lot better what I'm actually doing. Cause I don't know, it would be fun. Yeah, this is like a close up of what I'm doing, instead of just be like, hello. I mean, I could always get in closer with the thing. I could always do that, but I don't know. Even though it's a very janky setup that I have, I do still like it. It's, my own little setup. And I've been using it for so long now as well. I'm kind of comfortable with it now. that as well. I have a janky setup. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't have a janky setup? I guess the people with a lot of money that can pay for their beautiful setup, I suppose. 'Cause like, I think the most money I've spent in 1 month was like 100 or around 130 euros, just so that I could like buy a mic and a camera with a tripod. Just so that I can start streaming, because it was a pretty rational decision to stream, because like, I'm gonna make this cosplay for TwitchCon and I have to start now. I have motivation at the end of August, right before I'm gonna go and do my internship, which thanks to my internship I've been able to make this cosplay as well. Like, they've been very supportive and they gave me a lot of chances to work on my cosplay whilst they were working outside of the work, so it's not that... Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. Unless it stops working, then it's not so great. But yeah. Thanks to so many cool beans, I've been able to make this cosplay. Like, so many cool beans have been helping me, and I really, really appreciate it. But we're done with this one. Woo! And I think that's time for me to stop as well and get me to make some dinners. I'm gonna make a hamburger with some salad, or like on top of the burger, and with my lovely garlic sauce that I love. I love garlic sauce. It's I don't like mayonnaise or ketchup. Don't like it, but garlic sauce, oh, that's the best. But anyway, that is done. Ta-da! Ooh, let me show this correctly. If it wants to. That's my middle finger, or I don't know. But anyway, that's what I made. Wee! Guess I'll never hydrate, and yeah. I might be back, might not. Depends on how I feel. But I will still continue. It's probably gonna be the easier things with the sewing machine. And maybe some relaxing hand sewing whilst I'm watching a stream or chatting with you guys. All depends on what I want to do. But I am gonna say goodbye for now. I definitely will be back tomorrow though, so you don't have to worry about that. I will be back. Because I always come back. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a FNAF reference. Because I also like FNAF, which I might remake a cosplay that I already made of FNAF. But yeah, this is these two I did. It's not a lot, but like for this one, because Gazaki, a cosplay, like asked like, how long does it take for you to do this? Well, for the last one that I made, it took me 25 minutes. With like talking and the return of anime. Yes. Oh, yeah, because my first ever cosplay that I made was of FNAF, or Five Nights at Freddy's. For anyone who doesn't know the shorter version of it, it is in the background, but you can't see it because it's pretty high up. But yeah, blah. I turn off everything on my browser, but I'm gonna see who is live, because do I want to raid into anyone, or do I just want to see who's live so I can watch while I'm eating? Oh dang, there's a lot of people live. Holy moly. Yeah, I got a lot of choices that I can watch, but I think no, I'm not gonna raid into anyone today. Because I might be back, might not, but if you ever want to see anyone who also does cool, amazing stuff, just go to the Makers and Crafting section on Twitch. Or if you already follow a lot of people, just ask like, hey, do you know any other cool beans that do crafts? Because let me tell you, there's a lot of people that I have not met. And thanks to a lot of people, I've been able to meet new people, which is very cool. I'm gonna put the time down that I put 25, so that's 35, so that I don't forget. Yeah, that's what the short said. Right. Okay. But have a lovely break. See you later or tomorrow. Yeah. I want to thank you everyone so much for today. I want to thank Jason again for the subscription. For the sub. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate your support. And everyone for joining today. I might see you later or tomorrow, and if not, see you till next time, I suppose. What else do I need to say? If you want to join, I got a little Discord. Haha. And if not, I also have YouTube to watch back all the VODs that I did. Is there anything else that I want to say? Get you later anyway. Take care, yeah. Thank you so much, Jason and Dumbledore. See you till next time. Where can I? No, it doesn't want to do what I wanted to do. Okay, got it. Oh, there we go. Good. A very rough end of my stream, but yeah. Thank you all so much for joining, and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.